This is Dome Cafe. It's a coffee shop in Malaysia. It's a very nice coffee shop. And what I want to talk about is going to be the payment system. And what's interesting here is that they are going cashless. So in order to pay, you have to scan the menu. And at that point, that's where it gets interesting. So you can also join the membership club. Once you join the membership club, it's you get your normal sort of incentives. But what I want to talk about is actually just what's going on here. What's really happening here is not a desire to reduce staff. You still have to have staff, obviously. F&B is a very labor-intensive business. What's really happening here is you're trying to go cashless in order to harmonize financial payment standards. And so bottom line, I don't think it's going to be a very smooth process. By the time I was done ordering, I'm getting 3 different receipts. I'm already stressed out because at one point the internet connection went out on me, so I had to start over. The other problem is that digital menus are just not very easy to navigate. So, one of the reasons this is happening again is not only because you're trying to facilitate the insertion of some dominant technology standard into Asia. I'm now in Malaysia. You're also dealing with accounting issues. So when I actually paid, remember they're going cashless, but my receipt that was given to me in my email account said that the payment method was by cash. So even though you've got this technology, it's very obvious that the front and back end developers are just not working together to get these sorts of issues harmonized. So you've got a Wi-Fi outage. So let's just think about this. You're a Western tourist. You come to Asia. You want to get a nice cup of coffee, iced coffee, and a piece of cake. How do you even sign up if you don't have a local SIM card? You have to have Wi-Fi. As far as I know, there's no free Wi-Fi in the actual mall. So assuming whoever comes in is going to be able to get a Wi-Fi account, or at least ask for Wi-Fi. So hopefully at some point what's going to happen is that everywhere has free Wi-Fi wherever Dome is. So you can see how Dome forces the development of, or at least the advancement of technology. But again, the question becomes based on what standard. And hopefully we'll get to a point where at any point in time you can come in and have a European issued card, an American issued card, a Chinese issued card, or even a Russian issued card, and be able to pay with a credit card or some other electronic. Really, it's going to move away from credit cards. It'll move into a cashless electronic based system. So it's not really cashless we're going for. What we're doing is we're going to go for an electronic payment system. But if you're competing between different political systems and different governments, how do you achieve that without overwhelming the technology and the businesses within the host country? So one way, by the way, is you just buy out the subsidiaries, so they essentially start acting on your behalf to integrate the standards. But how do they do that? And is it going to be a way for them to maintain their independence? So where is the data going to be stored? I've given them my email. They asked for my birth date. Who is protecting the data? Under what laws will this data be protected? So even something as simple as buying a cup of coffee is actually extremely difficult in the 21st century, particularly because the governments are not able to work together. And quite frankly, it may not necessarily be a good thing to completely harmonize technology to the point where there's only one standard.